Welcome to episode 40 of Ellie Goldsmith Inspired Flow. This is a significant number, and I do want to apologize that I wasn't able to come up with another inspired musical flow today. Thank God life is busy. I do recommend though checking out Nissan Black's new single, came out yesterday. I was involved, I was there as he was formulating that song on all the plane rides and in the cruising around LA from where we were staying and back to North Hollywood to where we were performing both days. I recommend his new song, King of the World, and there's so much good energy in the music these days. The more I turn around, I see more and more good songs, more good energy, especially in the Jewish music world, and that's a credit to all the musicians that have persisted in an industry which is not easy, and in a world that is definitely heading in a less spiritual, external way. The truth is that people from within are having a development of awakening. I was listening to Oprah Sunday Soul classes, and I was amazed how unbelievable she is at giving over that amazing energy of spiritual awakening that we're seeing in the world. She had certain people I'm not going to quote, because her I definitely feel a good vibe from, but the people around on her show are still working them all out, trying to sift, as we say, or sieve or filter exactly what is pure, what isn't, what's good for my soul, what isn't. And that's something I was talking about today to my fellow friend Aaron Dubinsky, who also gives a weekly class on Breslov Israel's channel, English channel, Breslov English, Breslev. Check it out. I'm working with them, Breslov Israel. He was saying that, about the food thing and drink and health, and it really is an individualistic thing, just like with spiritual advice or with podcasts or with anything. Like, I just feel that to keep going along with the musical vibe, I need to get back to that place, or even go beyond, to where my voice and everything's back in sync and I'm performing like I was originally back in the days. I believe I'll be able to go to a new level. I'm not giving up. It's just from busyness. Thank God the kids are home, helping them out with different activities, took them swimming, involved with some other business stuff going on, and thank God with a startup and helping Nissan Black with his new release and making sure the booking and everything's going smooth. It's looking good, and thank God then I occupy the rest of my day with Breslov Israel and helping Rav Orish, and the idea of Amunah is our future. Come to you. This is what I'm doing. So it's so much. 3 jobs. I was saying to my family, to my parents, it's just very busy. So I'm even taking off a little time off tomorrow afternoon for about 3 days, like a long weekend, to treat my family to the needed holiday they've never really had in many years. We do go away yearly on Sukkot. Sukkot is the festival of tabernacle, where we go out into our sukkah and we go to a nice hotel, but this year I'm not able to pull that off because I've, thank God, moved to Jerusalem, and I'm happy to be here for Sukkot. So we're going to go away now in the summer months, just a little bit of cooling down in the forest near Ashdod, a nice rural area in Israel. And I'm excited. Its name's Chofetz Chaim. It means to choose life. I like that name. So welcome anyone to visit me if they happen to be driving past, which I doubt. But either way, you can always send me a message of love while I'm resting, and just allow myself to just sort of disconnect a little bit as well, to reconnect. So I might not reply straight away, but there's always this concept of growth and feeling that there is time, and we can make time if we really want. And I will make time for the inspired music flow, and I will do all my jobs hopefully fully as best as I can, and I will be a good father, and I will be a good friend, and I will be all these things, the rots, and the desire to be true to myself, to be dedicated. So I am going on much longer than I usually do. I've noticed the Anchor app has changed in its the display. It's giving us much more room to record for as long as needed. I like the new setup, and I'm open to the flow that it's created in this podcast today, and I want to hear your feedback. I need to hear your feedback. I'm telling you, to keep going on a podcast, it needs some involvement of the listeners, and thank God there are listeners, and I've got other podcasts hopefully developing. Stay tuned, keep in love, and looking forward to only have good moments of inspired flows.